Okay, I see you've already gone off, so I'm going to power up and get going. Okay,
I think let's
on
set
your
the
six.
altitude to 7,500.
Where's the autopilot in this?
It's on the right hand side screen on the left.
Going to 118.5G227.
What did you say? 7,500.
Johannesburg Center,
Yeah.
G227 is at 6,100 feet, climbing flight level 180.
The hell? My ATC says I'm climbing to flight level 180.
180.
20,000 feet. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think I've flown this thing much. This is a really, really nice looking cockpit.
This is a really nice plane. I got to fly the Diamond DA20, the small little brother of this.
That the one that you took over Joburg?
Maintain
Yeah,
present heading and
yeah.
altitude. Expect vectors. Visual runway tree 4 approach.
Oh, my landing gear's still up. Okay, what's your current speed?
Currently 170, and I'm on a heading of 307.
170. Okay, I'm at 140, so you'll catch up very quickly.
Busy adjusting
I
my heading to
I just
313.
want to change the volume of the flight zone because it's very loud.
Oh, I don't even see you, Ed.
Don't you see me?
Oh, there you are. I set my altimeter.
Do you know what's annoying? Oh jeez, my speed's increasing. Let me just drop my speed a bit.
Change my vertical speed.
What is it gonna say now? Oh, I put up a second monitor so that I can have my ATC checklist and map
Yeah.
on the second monitor. Now every time I click there, my joystick inputs
Yes, they
on
like
are
stop.
no longer. Yeah, you have to re-click on the other screen,
Very silly.
which is quite annoying.
Do you know where to change your vertical speed? Because I've got my
Yes,
altitude set to 7,500, but it's not climbing.
yeah. So on the left side of the right screen, you'll
Yeah?
see there's VS.
Yeah, yeah.
You have to click that
Oh, it's
on,
physical
and then
buttons. Okay.
yeah, and then right next to it is nose up and nose down.
doing this for so long, I've probably flown past you because I'm still going 170.
Oh no, you're still to my 7 o'clock.
See that? I'm still holding 160 as well, so it's weird. Put on heading mode. Turn my heading. That should get me pointed towards you. What heading are you flying on at the moment?
I am on. I just changed it now because I saw us deviating a little bit left of the purple line, but right now I'm at 314.
Okay, I'm on 317 because I'm quite a bit to the left.
I'm going to, since I've got autopilot engaged, I'm going to grab something to drink quickly.
No, there's no in-flight refreshments. Look around the cockpit. Where are you going to get a drink from? If it's raining, you can put your tongue out the window, but that's about it.
I've got a fridge in my little airplane, dude.
Oh, is that your co-pilot? A monster fridge. Try to turn my heading another 3 degrees to 320 because I'm not even pointing at you yet. I'm so far to the left.
I'll recheck my speed now.
It's amazing how different all these different autopilot systems are. Hey? Like they all do the same thing,
but they're exactly the same as well.
Yeah, they all do the same thing, but it's so odd that they're all so different.
Yeah, like I want a physical wheel for my vertical speed in.
Well, that's why I was asking you. I was like, I'm looking at all the different buttons on the cockpit here, and I'm like, none of these are like the vertical speed dial. So what gives?
Yeah. Okay, what is your speed?
I'm still holding 167.
Okay, I'm at 149.
I think I'm gaining on you because I can see the outline of your plane now, which I couldn't before. Yeah, ATC wants me at 10,000 feet. Not gonna happen, buddy. Sorry.
Yeah, Rustenburg's only 30 miles now, nautical miles.
Now I've got to descend and maintain 5,800. Literally 2 minutes apart. Like, what is going on? Someone needs to check ATC sobriety.
Okay, here you are
now I've got to descend and drop to 5,700 feet. What is going on here? Okay, let me kill some power here. 167.
I need to increase power because I dropped too much. I'm
yeah,
gonna go.
I'm down to 150. Okay, I'll slow down until you catch up. I'm at 140.
Okay, I'm at 135, 137.
Power down way too much. I've dropped down to 120.
I want to see if I can figure out the speed.
There's Hearties. Jeez, did you see that video I sent you of the guy flying over the Val Dam?
No? Did you send me a video?
Yeah, on Instagram. It's like...
Oh, I didn't see it.
It's literally like kilometers of hyacinth.
Oh, yeah, that's that, I saw that video on Facebook the other day. Which is not, I'm racing.
I don't know what's going on here. Like, I'm at full throttle and I'm still sitting at 120 knots.
120.
I'm at
Your
130. Yeah, flaps are up, gears up. Okay, 140, 145. Okay, gaining a little bit now.
I don't know if this thing has a speed controller.
I don't think so. Now it wants me to descend and maintain 5,800 feet. Make up your mind.
I need to change my heading a little bit.
So I'm going to decrease. Yeah, I've got to change my heading to... Well, it says 314.
Yeah, I'm a bit far over the line.
I'm going to come left to 312. See if that gets me back closer to the purple line. Okay, I'm at 150. What speed are you holding?
130.
Okay. still 147. Okay, I'm going to keep 10 to 15 knots closer, and then I'm just going to try and creep up on you, because it looks like it's doing a weird thing with the trim, trying to maintain the 7,500 altitude, so it's still dropping. It's like at 141 now, but I mean, I'm like almost at 90% throttle. $138. Okay, where's the radio flag?
Okay, I should be on the purple line now, and my heading is at 312.
Mine's on 311, and I'm a tiny bit to the right, but I'm okay with that. I'm at your 5 o'clock.
Let's see. That's so cool because now the joystick, it gives you a 90-degree view to the right when you
and then you
hit
can just
that
turn
knob,
your head a little bit.
and then I can just turn my head. Yes, dude, this is so awesome, man. When you do circuits, what you need to try and do is, as soon as you take off, and when you're above, I think 500 feet above ground level or whatever, then you turn left or right, whatever pattern you're following, 90 degrees, and
You've
then
got
you
to turn
fly.
to look.
And yeah, and now what you want to do is you want to see the end of the runway like, let's say if you turn left off the runway heading,
Yeah.
you want to fly straight until you see the end of the airport at like your 8 o'clock position, which is like 45 degrees.
Yeah.
And then once you see it like that, then you can turn another 90 degrees left, and then you'll be completely parallel to the airport.
Yes.
And then the same thing, you fly until the beginning of the runways at your 45 degree.
That's
So
very cool.
now it's so easy to check that, because it was so hard to do circuits the other day.
Okay, I'm going about 128 behind you. Are you still doing around 130?
Yeah, 131, then it drops to 130, then 131.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to play with
fiddling
the
a lot with my
throttle now.
trim. I see my trim keeps dropping from like 13 to 8, jumping up and down. And every time the trim goes all the way up, my speed starts plummeting. Nautical miles to go. We've done this flight before, I remember it.
I've done it a couple of times.
I'm sure
I don't
we've
know,
done it before.
Did we do it together?
Yeah, I remember coming in on like a triple left-hander to land, and I think we completely overshot the airport, and we had to literally just like kill power, full flaps, and nose down to try and make it.
Just check your fuel as well, eh? That
Fuel
it doesn't
should be
go too
okay.
much off of the one.
No, it's used 7% from each tank at the moment.
Yeah, same. But why does it look like there's 4 tanks?
Could be the wings. Auxiliary tanks.
Oh, the auxiliary. Okay.
But mine's not
I
drawing
suppose
from
as
there,
long
so I
as
don't know if there's
they-
anything in those tanks. Or
Yeah,
if there
as long
is,
as
you might have to
balanced.
flip a switch somewhere to balance it out.
Mm. 14 nautical miles. I suppose we can start descending a little bit. We're at 7.5. Let's go down to 6.5. So again, just enable. Oh wait, select your altitude first.
Yeah.
To 6.5.
Speed, and then we're going to go nose down. What speed are you going to drop at? 500?
Yeah, let's do 500.
Cool, engaged.
Cool, there we go. Sick. So pilots will also calculate like how far the runway is, what the above sea level the runway's at,
Mhm.
and then they plan their descent and work with the feet per minute so that they can just like basically just glide in.
Yeah.
Maintain present heading and altitude Jude 227. Jude 227 runway in sight.
Runway in sight. What the hell? 10 nautical
So
miles?
yeah,
I don't see it.
let me just look with my head over the airplane
Turn
quickly.
left heading
Like, I've zoomed
Uh,
right in and I still don't see it. Because
Foxtrot
normally you
Alpha
can at least see like a
Golf
flashing
Golf
light in the distance or
22710
something.
you
miles
know,
southeast.
so
Connect
this
visual
runway
approach
is
airport.
at 3,700 feet.
Foxtrot Alpha
We
Romeo
need
Golf
to
traffic
drop
Jude
our
227 is on target
our
runway 34 to land.
altitude
Okay.
very quickly. So I'm thinking we go 4,500 feet and 1,500 a minute.
Done.
And then I'm going to put my throttle to idle.
Yeah. I know. Yes, 4,500
Strong?
feet feels like I'm gonna fly into the ground here. Getting quite low. I'm 200 feet below you, and I'm kind of like getting a little nervous about my altitude. Because I thought we were.
So
I mean, we're 1,600 meters above sea level at Grand Central, which is 4,800 feet. So 4,800 feet is ground level. So it's a bit strange. This must be lower altitude than
press
Grand Central.
D to make sure that our barometric pressure is correct. Like our QNH, all that sort of stuff.
Nope, D moves my joystick left and right.
No, D for Delta.
Yes, moves my joystick left and right.
Oh.
In fact, I think it's now turned off my autopilot.
Oh shit, I'm about to stall.
Yeah, I'm down to 70 knots here.
Damn. Good thing they have warnings.
Yes, I'm at 50% up trim. Okay, that's
No, it's 4,100 feet. I'm turning off autopilot. Because I am stalling. Oh, damn.
okay.
Save it.
Autopilot is off.
No, I crashed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I should have turned off autopilot long ago.
Okay, so I'm apparently 3 nautical miles from the runway, but I don't see it. I mean, that's like 6 Ks. You should be able to see a flashing light of some sort. Might have to just overfly the runway and check what heading I need to come in on.
Oh, the runways are at 16 and 34.
Yeah, I think at 4,500 feet, I might be way too high here. I'm gonna drop my gear. Oh, there it is. Yeah, jeez, I'm almost on top of it. Okay. Throttle, idle, flaps 20. Speed out, yeah. It's gonna be a bit of a fast and the furious move here. Handbrake turn, change gears 22 times, and bring it on
Double
in.
touch.
Okay, runway in sight. Giving it a bit of power, gonna keep it at about 70 knots. Laps. Oh, nope, I landed just next to the runway. Definitely not great whipping it around at the last second like that.
Ooh, I bounced. Oh,
Have you also
double
touched
bounce.
down?
Yeah, no, I've touched on.
I mean,
That was
it was a fairly good flight for the most part.
apart from the crash and the bounce.
For the most part. Fairly nice little planes though.
Mm. Really nice.
Alright, well, let's turn them around at the end of the runway and head on back.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah. It's a breakfast run without breakfast.
Yeah.
It's a diet breakfast
Well,
run.
I Coke.
Oh yeah, you got in-flight catering. You must have booked business class. I have to work. Okay, turning onto the runway. Alright, tell me when you're lined up.
Almost.
Okay, brakes on.
Brakes on. Flaps 1. I just want to set my altitude quickly on the autopilot so I can just engage it. I'm thinking, oh, I suppose 7,500 or 9,500. Let's go 9,500. Nice and high.
I don't know if you know this, but
Uh,
there's two dials. The closer one to you does hundreds. The back one does thousands.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so you'll see that the one that's basically touching the console itself, that does thousands, and the one that's a little bit closer to you is like a fine tuner that does 100 feet increments.
Oh, okay. Okay, what do you want to do?
Yeah, 95 is good.
Okay, cool. Heading selected. My heading is at
You need to invert the
130.
heading, so it mustn't be one. Yeah, it's got to be like one something to get back.
134 for now, for the most part. It's pretty much lined up with the purple line. Okay, tell me when you're ready.
Setting the heading. 1, 3, 4. All right, parking brake engaged. Full power. Brakes off. V1. 90 knots, rotate. Positive rate of climb. Gear up.
Gear up. And then flaps up.
Flaps up.
Okay, now I want to enable autopilot. And then vertical speed.
Tube mode, vertical speed. It's gonna go 1500 for climbing.
Ooh, what is happening here? Oh no,
It's turning.
jeepers.
It's turning for your heading.
Disable autopilot.
Why? What's wrong?
I'm doing spins.
Oh no. Because it should have banked left. I mean, I'm already on a heading of 135.
It took me to the complete other side, but I swear I saw the heading indicator line up with the purple line. That was not fun.
Okay.
Let me
I'm
recheck
going
it.
100 knots, so I'm gonna give it a little bit less power so that I climb. I'm gonna drop my climbing speed to 1000. Probably aren't super good at climbing tens of thousands of feet per second. Even 1000 feels like I've got a hell of an up angle here.
Okay, I think I am on track again.
Okay, I'm still holding at about 110, so you should catch up nice and easy. My heading is 134, altitude is currently 6,000 feet, climbing at 500 to 9,500.
Okay, I'm at 130 knots and increasing 5,300. Altitude heading of 134. I'm gonna line up with the purple line now, but I'm climbing at 1,000 feet per minute.
I don't have visual on you yet. Current speed's 127. I'm going to throttle down a little bit.
At your 7 o'clock. I see you, but I need to change my heading again because now I'm about to cross the line. What's your heading?
Current heading is 134.
134.
I'm parallel to the line, but a little bit to the left of it.
Okay, I'm
Come
about
left
to
2
cross the
clicks.
line.
Okay, if I set my heading to 126, it shows an intercept course for the line.
Okay.
I'll do that and then straighten out as he gets a bit closer.
Cool. Search FAGC, Grand Central, runway. Around 5,200 feet. Yeah, cool.
How do you change that on the in-flight thing? Because if you open up the flight plan, it says FAGC to FARG. It would be super cool if you could literally just change that. Like invert it, you know?
Oh, I see what you mean. No, I don't know anything about flight plans.
Well, I'm going to click on buttons until my plane falls out of the sky.
Shit,
Remove
what's your speed?
FARG.
I've completely passed you.
112. Okay, I'll throttle up.
I'm gonna throttle down.
I'm at 7,500. What's your altitude at the moment? Oh, there you are.
8,300.
Okay, I'm going to increase my climb to 1,000 feet then.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and match 140.
Well, because I'm climbing, I'm still going to probably drop a little bit of speed.
Okay, let me drop a little bit more. Maybe 120.
Destination. How do you navigate these stupid menus?
I don't know.
Oh my word! It's like a Nokia 3310. You got to do it one digit at a time, and then you got to go enter, and then it moves across.
What are you checking now? The screen on the right?
No, on the left-hand side, there's a button that says flight FPL, and then I'm trying to enter where it says en route. So I've pushed enter, and I'm trying to enter FHEC as the airport I want to go to, but it is a little psychotic the way you have to do this. Okay, so you got to turn the front dial to change the letters, and then the back dial moves you over a slot. D, F, A, D, F, F, A, G, C, Grand Central. Okay, press enter to accept. Invalid flight plan modification. Fantastic! Nearest airports. Oh, it's got a list of nearest airports. Okay.
Oh jeez, my purple line just did a U-shape. Oh damn, because I cleared my flight plan. That's helpful. Okay, hold on, let's try and figure this out. Menu? No. Direct to F.
Oh man, these
Russia.
stupid fucking
No, they're not.
pop-ups that keep appearing over the letters are driving me crazy. They cover so much of the screen. So there's a button at the bottom that says nearest. If you push that, it
Yeah.
opens up a list of airports, and then you can turn the bottom right dial, the one closest to the dashboard, and then you'll see it eventually actually comes up with FAGC. But I don't know how to send that as a destination.
Oh yeah, you click direct to.
Yeah.
The D. So once you selected it, you have it highlighted. Click the direct to.
Okay, got it. It now says I've got to be on a heading of 125.
How does it say that?
Well, my purple line changed to
Ah, there we
125.
go. Cool, man. We getting it.
Official.
Okay, we are at.
I've just crossed over the. Oh man, I'm going 170. I've just crossed over the ridge. How far behind me are you?
I'm to your 5 o'clock.
Okay, I'm going to slow down a little bit because I was at full throttle for a while there.
Is your purple line? Are you on your purple line?
I'm a little bit to the left.
Okay, yeah. Because
I'm going to set my heading to 137, and then I'll straighten it out once I cross.
We should be pretty close because look at look, there's Harties.
Yeah, it's
So let's drop our
this is on.
altitude.
Oh, that's so disconcerting. I've just adjusted my position in my chair, and my head went through the roof.
I'm gonna drop my altitude to 7,000 feet.
No man, we're still 27 miles away.
Can't be, we're here by Harties.
27 nautical miles, dude. You are far off to the right for me.
Yeah. I'm on my purple line. That's what it.
I'm
Says
flying
to
towards
me.
Lanseria International, and that's 15 nautical miles away. So I mean,
I
it
don't
kind of
know.
makes sense that Grand Central's still 26, 25 away.
I just remember flying from Grand Central, and dude, you're at Harties in like 10 minutes. It's so quick.
Sure, I mean, I'm going 100 nautical miles, so to cover 25 is 15 minutes at this speed. If I accelerate it up to like 170, it would take less,
Fair.
considerably less time. But you are very far off to my right. I want to see if there's a button I can push that shows me air traffic, like a TCAS,
What is TCAS?
traffic collision avoidance system. So it shows
Oh,
you other airplanes on your radar.
I saw it on the screen on the right, on the key next to the altitude knob. There's a thing called traffic.
Mine doesn't have that. Mine shows engine and then system.
Oh, click that
Oh,
input first.
I need to get rid of these stupid like overlay things that keep popping up.
So click map out, map opt or something, that key, and then you can see traffic.
Options,
And then traffic on the left.
Hey, there you go. Now I got you as a little arrow on my map there.
Oh, cool, I got you as well.
Hmm.
Just look at us figuring out how to fly planes in the air.
A couple of boykies. Okay, so I'm still sitting on a heading of 137, and I'm a little bit left of my line.
137. I'm at 133.
Yeah, I'm adjusting course now. Speed-wise, I'm
I'm
sitting
gonna
at
go.
100 though,
Oh, I'm
so
at
I'm going to
140.
throttle
I'm
up a
gonna
little
drop my
bit
speed.
because I'm worried I'm going to start stalling, and then I'm going to go into like a auto trim up situation where I'm sitting almost vertically to try and stay in the air.
Yeah, I'm gonna try match 130.
Okay, I'm accelerating, so I'm at 115. Ah, it's so much easier now that I can just see you on the map.
I've got the VFR map open as well.
Yeah. I try not to use that one. I like to use just what's in the plane itself.
Cockpit, yeah. So I want to try and figure out a little bit more about this flight plan. Because
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so on the left-hand side, on the left screen, there's a button that says layout, and you
I
can.
literally just did that as well.
I like the one that's got HSI map. It like
Yeah,
puts that in the middle of the screen at the bottom there. For me, that's
yeah,
very useful. And you can put
that is
traffic
very
on
cool.
you can put traffic on the same screen, so you don't actually have to use the right screen at all now.
Yeah,
Because then once you've got the center screen, it lets you turn on topographical or not, and you can then turn on traffic and turn your terrain on as well.
too low, terrain. Pull up.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah, I need to turn my heading 2 degrees because I've intercepted the line now.
Yeah, it looks like I'm on
Okay.
my line as well. I'm gonna go 130, 134. Just remember, this is a straight line towards the airport. We still need to adjust for a non-suicidal approach.
Yeah, so my. Oh, there we go. It says 16 nautical miles now.
Yeah, at the top of the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been trying to look for that. So I'm going to drop my altitude now to 6,500
Okay.
at 1,500 per meter.
Okay, so let's go down 65. Let's go
65 vertical speed.
vertical, down,
1,500. And then. What are we dropping? Oh.
I'm speeding up already. I see Grand Central is almost straight ahead of us, so I'm going to throttle down quite a bit.
See, your line might be different to my line because I set up my flight plan at a different position than
Correct,
you did.
yeah. And it literally just does a vector directly to where you were.
gonna try keep to 100 knots.
Okay, then I need to throttle down more.
So on this open track, what is this no video on the app? Do you know?
I think it's when it's not receiving input from your camera. It says no video.
It says no video, but it's receiving input. Maybe on the app on the computer.
It could be a different, yeah, it could just be a different input. Like if it's looking for infrared lights or something, maybe it'll display those there. Alright, so Grand Central is 11 nautical miles ahead of us. I'm going to adjust my heading a fair amount to the left because I want to come in relatively straight for the runway. So I'm going to go all the way left to like 120 so that I can start
Do you want to
turning.
land on 1.4 or 1.7 or 3.4?
1.7, so that'll be the approach where we
1.7.
fly over Electron.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to turn left to 120 and then I'll turn final towards the actual airport when I'm a bit closer, because at the moment I feel like we're going to come in almost over New Road. I think altitude wise we're okay at the moment, but no, my plane's having that throttle issue where it's trying to pitch up to keep in the sky.
My map, my VFR map has got a, it's now got a, like a, oh jeez, I need to increase my speed.
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on with my engine? Oh no, it's because of a fucking different window. It's got like it's a flight plan for me to land on runway 34.
Oh wow,
like a big loop around it.
You've obviously done something different to what I did.
That's cool. Now how do I select it and how can I do, maybe
I mean, if it's the purple line, then
it's white.
That's...
It's white, but it lines up with the to runway 35. Let me check here. I might actually just fly around.
Yeah, you're welcome to.
Try and figure this out. Oh, but my speed, man, jeepers.
Yeah, you have to almost go full power to catch it once it starts sort of dipping.
Yeah. Direct to Grand Central. Select approach. Visual.
Guess my autopilot's off at the moment.
Okay, 117 vectors. Mins. I don't know what this is. Feet. I don't know what this load. Oh fuck! I clicked clear. When your head moves.
Yes. Yeah, that's why I said you got to adjust the sensitivity, because I'm sitting in here bobbing around. I'm barely moving in my chair. I'm trying so much to just keep still, but you'd swear I'm sitting on a trampoline that's got 40 kids on it.
GC. Obstacle clearance is not provided for visual approach. Okay. Origin en route. Okay.
Okay, I'm going flaps 1.
Don't know if this is gonna work. Straight final. Oh, cool! It loaded straight and final vectors on the VFR map. Yes, this is so cool, man.
That's actually pretty handy.
I see you coming close to final now.
Yeah.
With the vectors on the thing. Okay, but now
yeah. So at the moment, I can see the runway in the distance. So I'm going to start turning, because I think I'll be right if I line up now.
don't know.
Gears down, flaps full. Okay, I turned a little bit too late. That's fine, I still got a bit of space to line up.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna change my autopilot to go back to straight, then final, and then get to land. Like I literally don't have to do anything because it's told me what vectors to go. This is so cool. I
Yeah,
see
but is it
you.
going to
You are.
auto-execute that?
I don't think so. No, I haven't figured that out yet. It doesn't have speed control on the autopilot, so I highly doubt it.
Yeah, but if that's all you have to control, that'll be pretty freaking amazing.
Actually, oh.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty much lined up for final.
Yeah,
Got the
I've just
runway
flown.
in sight. Yeah, I saw you go past.
Okay, I am coming up to straight. We should actually check some videos on this to see if it does, like, how to use the approach and all that sort of stuff.
There's loads of tutorials on YouTube. It's very, very cool.
I think these Garmin things are called the G1000.
G1000, yeah. Okay, I'm coming into land. Oh, I'm actually sitting up in my chair so I can see over the dashboard.
Don't sit up too much, you're going to look through the roof.
Oh,
That's
okay,
a real
no.
problem with you, Jude. That's a very realistic game.
Yep.
Okay,
There we go.
I think
Nice and smooth touchdown.
I'm so close to straight. I think I'm just going to turn around now.
Very, very happy with that landing.
Is it
Smash
butter?
the brakes. I didn't bounce, so I mean, it probably wasn't like under 100 feet per minute, but it was smooth.
Nice.
No one in the plane threw up. What more could you ask for?
Yeah.
Are you on approach still?
Yeah, I'm turning around now. I think I need to. Where is it heading?
Jeez, there's more vehicles driving around than there are aeroplanes at this airport. It's a little bit ridiculous.
I'm gonna go down to 6,000. Yeah, 6,000 feet.
Oh, there you are. Got you, 6'4".
Yeah.
So when you're on approach and you capture the glide slope on your GPS, there's supposed to be a purple diamond that appears under both your speed and your altitude. And if you follow those in on your approach, that's supposed to be landing at the perfect speed and perfect altitude.
Is it?
Yes. But you need to configure the GPS into like approach mode, and you can only activate that once you've basically captured the glide slope already. So it's not just a matter of turning it on and those little icons will pop up, but they should keep you centered in the middle of the PAPI lights so that everything is fine and you come in at a good speed. I'm watching you come in here. So weird. I mean, like I'm quite close to the edge of the runway, but it looks like you are going to overshoot to the right of the runway.
I am. Looks like I'm on the left. I'm gonna disengage autopilot now. Oh, landing gear. That was so cool.
You're 300 feet above the runway and you're quite far out still, aren't you?
Yeah.
Runway's at 52.95.
200 feet above it.
There you go, I've just seen you now. So you should be above Rectron at the moment. Coming
Flaps
in.
all the way down. Idle. No, I think
Oh,
idle's too soon.
that's a big drop.
Yeah.
What am I about to stream here, Callum?
No pressure. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Don't flare too much, don't flare too much. Oh, nice.
There we go.
Good job.
Nice.
Hearing something that sounds like a jet engine, but I can't see any other planes that are running. Super weird. Maybe that is just traffic flying over us.
I don't see anything on the map because we've got traffic
Hmm.
enabled. That was so cool. It's so cool to sit and figure out all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like this is how I felt when I figured out how to use autopilot, and it's so simple. It's crazy that I didn't know how to. You didn't know how to do it beforehand.
For sure,
You know?
yeah. Like I said, I love how you'll jump in a different plane and it's completely different, but then you're just kind of like, oh, it's just a different button, but they all do the same thing.
Yeah.
Like this one having physical buttons for vertical speed instead of the dial.
Yeah, that's weird.
Maybe in the
Or
smaller
take.
planes, because they're more prone to turbulence, maybe it's a safer option, because then if you do hit a bump and you accidentally push the button, you only change it by 100 feet instead of having a big wheel like in a Boeing where you're like, now it's 2,000 feet vertical speed.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe there's a safety thing around it like that.
Maybe. Guess what? This is a nice plane. Oh my goodness. I saw one. There was like a aviation expo, so to speak, at Warrnamboom Airport last year sometime.
Hmm.
And I saw one of these Diamond DA60s. I think it might have been a 62.
Okay.
Like on the apron, you can go look inside of it and check it out. Really, really cool.
Man, that was only a 40-minute flight.
20 there, 20 back.
Yeah, so short.
That was pretty cool. Thanks, Jude. I think
Yeah,
I'm going to call it quits now because it's freaking hot in this room.
it sure is, yeah. Okay, well, maybe we do another short flight another time.
Yeah, lekker.
Awesome.
Thanks, dude.
Cheers, bye.